Good morning. Let me ask you something. Have you ever been praised for being strong, but deep down you were just falling apart? That's what I call toxic resilience, and is exactly why I created this bootcamp. For years, I thought resilience meant just pushing through, no matter how exhausted I was. No matter what I was going through, I just told myself, you just keep going, you don't complain, you don't break down. And people praise me for it. They would say, wow, you are so strong, you can handle anything. On the outside, I look like I had it all together. But on the inside, I was burnt out. I was disconnected with myself, and honestly, I felt like I was drowning in silence. That's the trap of toxic resilience. When the pressure of being strong becomes a cage. It keeps us from asking for help, from resting, from actually living. And that's why I created the Reversing Toxic Resilience Bootcamp, because I know I am not the only one who has felt that way. This isn't about being tougher. It's about learning how to stop carrying what was never yours to carry, and finding healthier ways to cope and to connect. So I'm going to talk to you about some common concerns I had about starting this boot camp. Let me answer some of your questions. So whenever I share this boot camp with someone, I had some common concerns, things that might be going through your mind right now, and I wanted to address them. These are the top 3 that I was getting. And if you're thinking about them, you're definitely not alone. So the first concern I would get is I don't think I'm resilient enough to join. And I hear this one a lot. People saying, I don't think I'm strong enough to even start. I don't even know where to start. And that's the whole point. You don't have to come into this boot camp already strong, already resilient. Most of the people who are joining are tired of always having to be strong, the strong one, having to show that side. And this space is about laying that burden down. You don't have to prove anything here. You just need to show up as you are. So if this hits home for you, I would love you to drop a heart in the comments so I know that you're listening. And if you're curious about whether this is a good space for you, just reach out to me. And I would love to have a conversation with you about it, one-on-one. So that's the first concern. So you don't have to be strong, and you can be very resilient. Everyone is welcome. The second concern is I don't have the time. And let's be real, time is probably the biggest barrier for most of us. Life is already full, right? And that's why I have designed this boot camp to be short, focused, and flexible. The weekly group sessions, if you sign up for that, it's only about an hour. And the rest of the activities you will move through at your own pace. So you have that freedom. And most honestly, most of us are already spending that much time just trying to recover, trying to survive from the stress, and recovering from burnout. So this is not about adding more to your plate. It's talking about removing some of that heavy stuff off your plate so you can finally breathe. So I'm going to help you remove things, not add. So if time has been holding you back from investing yourself, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you what is doable, and maybe we can figure out something that could fit with your life, because I really want to help you get over being overwhelmed. So let's talk. Now, the third concern I often got is, I'm not sure this will actually help me because I have tried so many other things, therapy, programs, self-help. So how is this going to help me? And that's a valid concern. And a lot of us been through many programs, many workshops where the message was basically push harder, you can do better, here's more tools, you can figure it out, be tough. And if you're already tired and burnt out, that doesn't help. You don't have the time or energy. But what makes this one different is that we're not teaching you to push through. We are teaching you how to stop carrying what was never yours to begin with. So it's not about fixing you. You're not broken. It's about freeing yourself from that toxic resilience so you can live more in peace and with more energy. So instead of giving you, I am helping you remove so you can be your authentic self. So if you're tired of trying all these programs and they don't quite work for you, I would love you to type different in the comments, and I'll reach out to you and share how this approach is unique. And then you can decide for yourself if that feels like it's the right thing for you to take the next step. So those are the three main concerns about the bootcamp. Generally, I want to be open and say this is the way to help you do something different. So here's what I want you to know. You don't have to have it all figured out before joining. The Reversing Toxic Resilience Bootcamp is about making you tougher. You don't have to be tough to join. It's about helping you release what weighs you down and help you build healthier coping tools to handle the burnout and stress, and finally giving you permission to stop just surviving and start living. So if this speaks to you, please send me a message or drop a comment ready in the comments, and I'll make sure you get the details. The whole week, you get a whole week free at the very beginning. It's available to September 5th. So I want to thank you so much for spending this time with me, whether you are watching this live or catching the replay. I am grateful that you're here. And remember, just because you've been praised for being strong doesn't mean you have to keep carrying everything alone. You deserve rest. You deserve support. You deserve to breathe again. And I would love to walk alongside you in that journey. Take care. I'll see you next week.